I'd like to bring you two examples that I did this with teachers. Here was an essay from an 11th grader. This student wrote an essay about a favorite restaurant being Red Lobster and why that was her favorite restaurant.
Can someone read it? Because us in the back can't see that far.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can you read it? Okay, if you come and stand up. Yes. Come as close as you need to.
My favorite restaurant is Red Lobster with the big lobster picture, but I can't stand waiting long with the black, what is it? Ringer. It goes off when
Your lobster.
when your table is ready, yes. The front of Red Lobster, there is a tank with lobsters. When you get settled, they ask you what you want to drink, then they come back with the drink and biscuits. The waiter, no, the while you're waiting, you look what you want. I always get a Caesar salad, chicken or shrimp Alfredo with my biscuit and Coca-Cola and a side of snow crab legs with butter. I used to go there every 2 weeks with my dad. It's always crowded at night. Last time I went, I saw a man get a big lobster. They gave you a bib. It looks so good. Can't wait to go back.
All right. So imagine if only an ESL teacher looks at this essay and knows this child spoke no English a few months before, maybe a year ago. And now this is the essay that in 11th grade. Look at the vocabulary. Snow crab legs. She knows Red Lobster. She studied that menu. We know that. That's established. Organization, sentence structure, spelling, and of course the cultural experience. There's a reference to the dad. Going there every 2 weeks with the dad. So we can get so much information, but here is what I'm encouraging you to do, to look at it with your general education colleague. Because they might say, but wait a minute, this is not going to be enough for whichever standardized test. And that colleague is probably right. So we really need to negotiate the way we look at the same student work, how we monitor progress, how we're going to maybe co-develop a rubric. Now this was the rubric. Oh, okay, here's the rubric that the teacher developed. And then this was also put out to a little bit of that critical friend analysis, not exactly that detailed. But take a look at this, that the original rubric contained organization, content knowledge, grammar and spelling, neatness, and references. So being able to talk about, are these the important dimensions? Is it what we really want to measure? What do we want to measure? And how do we want to measure when we ask our 11th graders to write an essay? So these are very, very critical conversations because different teachers will say very, very different things. If we just had 3 days on assessment, this would be something I would absolutely love to do with you. You bring your own students' work, and then we practice the protocol. And if you ever have a chance to do this, it's one of the most eye-opening experiences. Co-teachers to look at the same student work and analyze it based on a rubric, adjusting your rubrics, creating new rubrics, and so forth. Do you want to jump in?
No, I'm just thinking about how powerful it would be if you could really find a way to look at something with another teacher. Because you just get so much more. Like 2 eyes are great, 4 eyes are awesome, and you get so much more from each other in debriefing about that experience together.
Yes.
And the rubric shouldn't be a secret from the children.
Oh, no.
They should know before they start what the criteria are,
Absolutely.
But really, what does neatness have to do?
Yeah.
with science?
Yeah, very interesting. So we're deciding on how many dimensions of this rubric are we going to retain. Yes.
And where to kind of go, because sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh, I don't know where to start, you know? Like, it's in the lower level, or in the lower grades, you know, we look at it, it's like, there are so many things that you want to work on with them. So I guess picking the most important things to work on first, because it's.
Well, what are your goals and objectives?
Sometimes you look at it and you're like,
What are we assessing? Is it matched to the objectives that we established? Tying back. Yes, one more comment, then we're going to break for lunch, but we're not finished with this segment either because I want to bring back some elementary examples for you as well. Okay, one more comment and then lunch break.
I was going to say, and I kind of piggyback with what you were saying about, I think it would be a good habit to get into to give the student the rubric as they're writing,
Absolutely.
so they can reference and say, did I do this? And they can almost,
Yes.
where this organization, they're not going to give themselves a number in the beginning, but they might check off, yes, I did organization. The content, yes, I did that. And, you know, they can kind of go filtering it that way. And then afterwards, they might be able to give themselves an assess, you know, like to assess themselves and say, this is what I think I should get on this. And then when we're looking at it, then we're looking at it and, you know, we keep saying two or four eyes, but I keep hearing, it's like, well, gosh, we're way more than 2 or 4 eyes. Right. You know, you can go back and see because everyone's looking at it for what you're looking for.
Yes.
It's a huge part of Lingual Folio, by the way, that self-assessment inside of portfolio system. That's awesome.
And the rubric being a scaffolding tool. Yes, so it has to be written in a student-friendly language.